visit on KCRG-TV9 is brought to you by Emergency Veterinary Service.
And thanks for keeping it here at Midday. We are taking your questions now for veterinarian Ryan Steen, 365-9999. If you've got a question, introduce us to this lovely little lady on your lap.
This is Ariel. She's out at Cedar Rapids Animal Control looking for a home. She was a stray. She's a spayed female, beagle mix. It's kind of a guess on her age, probably middle-aged, 8 or so.
Okay.
So, but anybody who's interested can call out to Cedar Rapids Animal Control and they can set up a time to come visit her.
She's just chilling.
She's great, and she did great on the car ride over, they said. So she can ride in cars too.
Good, but car rides are always fun for dogs,
Yeah,
so that's good to know. Let's talk about something that we've been talking a lot about in the news and the weather, of course, the heat. And
Sure.
you have to remember to take care of your pets when it gets this hot outside.
Yeah, most of the time, we just talk about using common sense, making sure if they are outside, they're in shade or have a breeze. There are certain circumstances like we may see in the next day or two where we're talking about extremes where you may have to take some additional measures. You get them out of the heat completely. But most of the time when it's warm in the summer, obviously the key things are fresh water, shade, and a breeze.
Anything different about the diet you should watch out for? Just feed them regularly?
Yeah, I don't know that you need to make any significant changes to their diet. You can expect them not to eat quite as well, and that's okay because most of the time they're not burning many calories at the time because they're in kind of shutdown mode, just resting, because nobody feels like doing much when it's this hot. So, but the key is just hydration, and particularly in smaller breed dogs. I mean, any breed dog can get dehydrated, but there's so much smaller margin for error on small breed dogs and then cats because they just don't have a lot of body mass to help with that, and so if they get dehydrated, they get in trouble pretty fast.
What are the signs you need to watch for with something like that? Yeah,
I mean, obviously you want to make sure that they're urinating and that you're seeing them produce urine. You can check their gums, and if they're a little tacky or dry, that can be an indication. And then sometimes you can actually kind of lift the skin up above their neck, and it should kind of pop back down into place. But a lot of it is just how they're, I mean, if a dog or cat that is dehydrated is going to be pretty lethargic, and so if in doubt, it's always best to take them in to see your veterinarian and have them do an examination so that we can see if there's a problem.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Absolutely.
And again, if you're interested in adopting Ariel, it looks like she's about ready to go back into that car. Give Cedar Rapids Animal Care and Control a phone call. Dr. Steen, thanks much for coming in today.
Thank you.
And coming up tomorrow, our financial expert will be in. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Wow, hey.